the Diocese of Buffalo has embraced secrecy, and that secrecy has bred shame.
It's really a torturous type of thing.
The time for thinking about doing the right thing is done. It's now time to actually do the right thing.
He was thought of as a god. He was thought of as, do no wrong. The tentacles of that pedophile have touched every part of my life, my being.
You've been here for a few years now.
5.5. Yeah.
Why have you never released these names to the public?
There are many reasons for that. That's the policy I inherited.
Tonight, the 7 Eyewitness News I-Team reveals a list of priests accused of sexual misconduct that was concealed by the Buffalo Diocese, never meant to see the light of day.
But dozens of internal documents obtained from the Chancery exclusively by 7 Eyewitness News show that head and other bishops knew about the pedophile priests, shuffled them from parish to parish, and showed little concern for the victims of the abuse.
I've never had a birthday since then.
What do you mean?
Remember what you go through, on your birthday? No. Haven't admitted a birthday in all these years.
Because I couldn't have walked away and lived with myself. So I was really compelled to do this.
Connor served for 3 years as Bishop Richard Malone's personal secretary. She's deeply religious and once studied to become a nun. But while working at Malone's side, she began to see the ugly underbelly of how the Diocese of Buffalo handled sexual abuse. That's when I approached O'Connor, and we had the first of many secret meetings in this abandoned parking lot. She began to reveal a trove of secret documents that implicated Bishop Malone in the mishandling of clergy sexual abuse allegations.
I think that I'm going to lose a lot of friends because of this, because I brought pain upon them. I brought dark days to the Catholic Center.
Hey, hey, ho, ho! Bishop Malone has got to go!
Why would there not be an opening up of our doors of the church to let all of the independent investigations come in so that these victims can be treated fairly, this church can be cured of this plague, and we can be allowed to heal as a community?
The Buffalo Diocese has placed this active priest, Father Dennis Ryder, on administrative leave as it looks into allegations of child sex abuse.
Father Dennis Ryder is alleged to have molested not one, not two, but 3 minors. You suspended him, put him back into ministry earlier this year before all of the victims were even interviewed. Why? I don't want to hear from Terry. I want to hear from you.
You're going to have to hear from my attorneys. I've been dealing with so many of these cases, Charlie, that the details in my weary brain seriously get mixed up. Can you comment on that?
Oh, no, I don't want to. Who runs this diocese? Is it you or is it Terry and Lawler?
It is I.
Another whistleblower has come forward to the 7 Eyewitness News I-Team, giving us secret recordings of Buffalo Bishop Richard Malone.
We're in a true crisis situation. True crisis. And everyone in the office is convinced this could be the end for me as bishop. It could force me to resign. If, in fact, they make a story.
He's in a one-on-one meeting with his trusted secretary, Father Richard Biernat, and the bishop is concerned about a brewing story regarding seminarians at Christ the King. Bishop Malone says he doesn't want the full story to get out.
With all that else that's going on in the diocese and all the attacks on my credibility, that I've known that something's going on here that shouldn't be, and I let it go. I mean, this is a disaster.
What was it that made you stand up and say...
How Bishop Malone treats people, how he treated Siobhan, how he treated me. We noticed that very early on.
How does he treat people?
Manipulates. He was manipulating me and Siobhan. People are very disposable to him.
This is breaking news from 7 Eyewitness News.
Breaking news just into our newsroom this morning from Rome. Bishop Malone is officially resigning. The Vatican announcing online minutes ago that the embattled leader of the Buffalo Diocese is leaving effective immediately. This is the most explosive development in the Catholic sex abuse crisis in Buffalo.
Our I-Team Chief Investigator Charlie Specht has been following this saga closely for 22 months. He's showing us what led to the end of the road for the bishop.